What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Halucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee, and I'm back with another Smack Talk predictions thingamajigger. Um, yeah, it is the Road to Extreme Rules. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know if you want me to do Rampage. I did watch Rampage. I also watched AEW. I watched the New York show on Wednesday, which was really good. I take it back. I watched a couple things on that show. I watched the main event. I watched Kenny versus Daniel Bryan Danielson, which was really good. I think that was it. I might have watched a couple of segments, but that was it. I watched Rampage. Yep, sure did. So yeah, if you want me to talk about that one, I will. Right now, that's the SmackDown, where Extreme Rules is on Sunday. Unfortunately, I had to go work on Sunday, so I gotta wait till I get off. But luckily, I don't have to work on Monday, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, so handy dandy notebook. We're gonna talk about the show a little bit, and then we're gonna give predictions on SmackDown for Extreme Rules. And yeah, hope you enjoy. So SmackDown starts off with Becky Lynch, which is great because normally it starts off with Tribal Chief and all that. But this time it starts off with Becky Lynch. She pretty much, she does her thing. She was like, I enjoyed the homecoming last week with Bianca. Never been to one. I just went down there to show her respect, and she tried to cheap shot me, and that's what she gets. That's what she deserves. She was talking about how she beat, how she came back short notice, of course, short notice for SummerSlam to beat her in 26 seconds. She's been a champion ever since. For the longest time, she left champion, came back, and still champion now. And she says she's going to do the same thing at Extreme Rules. Bianca Belair comes out. Oh man, her jacket was fire. First of all, that jacket that she had, it was like a jacket with all her like accomplishments at like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. I think Sasha Bailey's name was on it. Women's champion, fire jacket. And she was pretty like, girl, she said, yeah, I'll give it to you. You caught me off guard, but it was what it was. You ruined my moment, and I'm the roughest, toughest. All the good stuff, all the hits, the roughest, toughest, and Becky pretty much was like, well, you're not the smartest if you think that you're gonna beat me. And Bianca just, reassures her, like, if you don't think I'm the best, I'm gonna show you why when you was gone. She's like, she pretty much said, you're mad because I accomplished everything that you accomplished. I won the Royal Rumble, I main evented and won WrestleMania. I did all this, and I did it in a quarter of the time that you was able to do it. She said that's probably why you're really mad. And come Extreme Rules, you're gonna really see why I'm the best. And then she extends her hand. And instead of shaking it, Becky slaps Bianca, and then Bianca beats her up. She does go for the manhandle slam again, but she reverses it into the KOD. Kiss of death. So yeah, that was good stuff. It was a good opening segment, good stuff. Like the segments all night was fire. This one was fire. The Seth one was fire. The one with Naomi later, fire. Yeah, all the segments this week was fire. This is a hard one because you can make an argument for Bianca like regaining her title as it was like she gets it back and it was like, oh wait, no, this was a fluke. Maybe Becky doesn't have it. Maybe she does have to take an advantage, to beat her, or maybe Becky does retain it, get it back. Maybe Sasha Banks comes back, costs Bianca the title. Maybe Bianca and or maybe Becky and Sasha, join forces or something like that. And maybe they get themselves in a tag team division. Maybe Bianca finds a tag team partner. Maybe Asuka comes or Bailey or something like that. I don't know. It could be interesting to see what happens in Extreme Rules. Then after that, we have Apollo versus Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was fine. They've faced each other at least 25 times before. Um, yeah, Nakamura wins. There was a cool spot where uh, Apollo like bench pressed Nakamura and he just like tossed him out the ring. He just like tossed him out the ring. That was great. There was a thing where when it came back from commercial break, I think I tossed him out the ring. Nakamura was getting like he was getting the advantage. He was kicking him. He was hitting strikes and stuff like that. And he goes for like a top rope splash or something like that, and then Apollo just drop kicks him out midair. That was great too. Um, yeah, Nakamura tries a Kinshasa. Uh, Apollo gets out the way. They do a thing on the outside where Aziz tries to get involved. Nakamura prevents that, and then Rick Boogs just gangster. Rick Boogs just bodies Commander Aziz like he's nothing. He just hold that German suplex like he was a nobody. That was great. And they come back in. Nakamura tries to like another Kinshasa, but he reversed it, and then he ended up hitting the roll up for the win, and Nakamura is still your Intercontinental Champion. It was crazy how they did mention that Apollo Crews had lost the title for I think it was like 140 days or 114 days. It was like at least 2 months or something like that, and Nakamura had just started, like that was his first one-on-one actual match and title defense since then. That was crazy. Next up, there was a dope segment from Montez Ford. He's by himself. There's no Angelo Dawkins. I'm guessing he's out there being a Papa Bear. And Montez Ford was like, hey, don't worry about him. He'll be there on Sunday. We will take the title from the Usos, who we once respected, but it seems like now they went from being the Usos, that Roman treats them less like the Usos as a bloodline and more like his bloodline bitches, which was great. He said he's out there rubbing Roman's crusty ass feet and holding his bags from. He said that's not the only thing that's going to happen because at Extreme Rules, because we've already beaten them. If it wasn't for Roman, we'd probably be champions. That the Street Profits are up, and we want the smoke. And then they pan out to after that to Roman Reigns who's sitting there. And then he goes, he's like, "What did he just say?" And then he was like, "Yeah, I think he pretty much just said that the Usos, the greatest tag team of all time, are the bloodline bitches of the tribal chief." And then Roman was like, "I want a match with Montez Ford tonight." And then he was like, "Wait, you have a match, Extreme Rules, Finn Balor, and you want?" Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I heard you. You got it. You with it. You with it. And he goes, "Wise man, yes, my tribal chief. Why are you still here?" I was like, "Damn." He was like, "I understand. Match. Yeah, I got you, bro." So then, that was all good stuff. And he ends up, I don't know if it was that now or before, but he did end up finding Pearson and Sonya, and they're like, "Bro, if you don't shut up about this Brock Lesnar, we don't know if he's going on Raw or not." He was like, "Relax, I don't even care about that right now. I got a main event for you guys though. Tribal Chief wants a match tonight, him versus Montez Ford." And they were like, "Oh yeah, no, we like that. That sounds good to us." It was like, and then after that, then we can talk about Brock Lesnar. And they're like, what's with this guy? He just no. Then Seth Rollins has himself a backstage promo. They did like a video package of what Seth did, and yeah, he pretty much reiterated. He was like, "Hey, I gave you a week, Edge, and no response." And he was like, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of sympathy for you. You know, I'm kind of a little bit amused, and I can't be amused. So, what I need you to do is just drag your little old, wrinkly, broken, crippled body out here, or either that, or I'm just gonna go come find you and your wife, and then beat you in front of them, your wife and your kids. Just gonna beat you in front of all of them, and beat beat it out of you. But either either way, this is gonna end when I take you out. Just paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what he said. Yeah, that was great. Next up, Liv Morgan, who gets big pop. She's facing Trinidad, Zelina Vega, and this match was. Oh, and Carmella came out there too. She was just like laying on the announce table. That was great. Oh, there was. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, the match was fine itself. It was getting good. There was some good back and forth stuff from them a little bit. But then Liv Morgan did the thing that she did to Carmella last week. She put her foot, did the thing with her foot and face and hit the second rope and her nose messed up. And Carmella's, oh my god, this is unacceptable. Hey, really? You're just out here trying to break everybody's nose? And then Liv Morgan was like, get out of here. And then she tried to grab her. And then Trini hit her with the code red for the shocking win. That caught everybody off guard. Yeah, well, it's kind of weird because she deserved a win because she hasn't won since she came back. She hasn't won a match since she came back. But Liv Morgan is the one that's facing Carmella, who Liv is going to beat on Sunday. And yeah, it was just a whole mess because like even if like this match really shouldn't have happened because yeah, Liv wins, but who cares? Liv wins, then Liv wins because Zelina hasn't won a match since she's been back. But then she loses, and it's like, well, you just lost to somebody who you're supposed to gain momentum for the pay per view. So Liv is going to beat Carmella on Sunday, and then they're probably going to do like another rematch, and then she's going to win, unless they do another tag match and they win again cleanly without the whole countout thing. I honestly just put Trinidad and Carmella in the tag team. Just put them in a tag team. They need tag teams and stuff like that. Yeah. So that was what it was. Happy Corbin has a talk show. It's called Happy Talk, which is great. He pretty much talks about his game show not being full of fights and sad and mopey like the Kevin Owens show. This is going to be happy, so we need happy people. We need a happy guest. And, so our first guest is going to be me, Happy Corbin. Of course, I'm the most happiest person in God. You see, look at me. You see this watch that I'm rocking. You see this custom suit. You see this hat. Last night for dinner, I had steak, fork, wall, or something like that. I don't even know. I eat fancy stuff. And the crowd was chanting. They didn't care. And then they went to a video package of what he did. They started talking again. And Kevin Owens comes out. He's about to attack Happy Corbin. And then a wild Riddick Moss came out of nowhere and attacked him. And I was like, who is that? And it was like, is that Riddick Moss? I was like, is that Riddick Moss? I was like, oh, okay. And then he beats him up. And they started laughing at Kevin Owens together. Yep, that happened. That was there. That was there. So I mean the thing is, yeah, it was what it was. After that, I don't know if there was a backstage. There was a backstage segment. I don't even know if this happened here, but there was a backstage segment with Ray and Dom. Ray. They showed the video package of what happened last couple of weeks where Sami Zayn was putting the boots on Dominic, and Ray said, "See, this is the problem. This is what you've been doing." And then Dom was like, "Hey, look, I love you, buddy, but you keep telling me that you want me to spread my wings, you want me to, learn on my own, but you keep getting involved in my matches. If he wasn't there the last couple of weeks, I probably would have beat him. So I need you to stand back." And then Ray was like, "Hey, okay, this is what you want. Then all right, I'm gonna get out your hair." He leaves. He was like, "Hey, Papi, Eddie Guerrero, you're not my Papi." And then Sami Zayn is that, and he goes, "Hey, whoa, relax. I don't wanna. Hey, you don't. Hey, there's no." And then Sami Zayn rightfully was like, "Hey, there's really no shame in losing to me. Hey, I've been doing this very very long time. I've been in the ring and beaten some of the best in the world, and I think that you're really good." He's like, one thing that you noticed that when you got in the ring with me, you've gotten better every single time. You learn every single time. He said Ray is a great man. He's one of the best. But maybe sometimes you need to just stop listening to your father and start listening more to your instincts, which was good line. That hit. And then after that, we got a fantastic segment. Naomi comes out, and I was like, yes, Naomi's about to wrestle. We out here. Let's do this. She goes, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. And I can't wait for her to join the bloodline so she can mollywop everybody. And yeah, she comes out. She's like, hey, look, they've been trying to hold me down. I don't know what's going on with Sonya Deville, but she's trying to hold me down. But I'm about to have this match. So anybody who wants to have this match, wants to come feel this glow, let's go. I'm ready. Crowd is hype. Crowd loves them some Naomi. And then Sonya Deville comes out. No, 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 no. Not happening. You're not having a match. You don't deserve a match. Somehow she doesn't deserve a match. And he was like, hey, I got an idea. She was like, how about, because Sonya was like, she was like, how about you make the match me against you? Crowd goes crazy. She was like, oh, she's like, you don't want none, you don't want this. You don't want this smoke right here. She was like, everybody knows that if you get in there with me, I'll destroy you. That's not, you don't want that smoke. You don't want that. He was like, how about you just leave because you can't beat me? She was like, hey. He was like, I don't even wrestle anymore. I'm an official. He's like, I just make the matches. And then Naomi goes on the side. She was like, yeah, bad one. He was like, if you're official, how about you make the match? Me versus you. Me. She just danced at me versus you. Me versus you. Yeah, me versus you. Me. And the crowd was like, make the match. Make the match. And she goes, no, cut her mic. Cut her mic. And then they finally cut her mic. The crowd's booing, and then for some reason she gets two jabronis that Naomi could just mollywop if she really wanted to, but she was like, don't touch me, I'll snuff you. And then it goes, and then she just stares a hole into Sonya Deville, and then Sonya Deville goes, yeah, it's like, yeah, how about we focus on new stars, I'm working on future stars, and I thought she was gonna have a match between like Toni Storm and Mia Yim, but they're not even there, so like who are you talking? Yeah, I can't. I was waiting for like Roman's music to come out with the bloodline, and they'd be like, "Yeah, back up, put me in the match, or I'll beat your ass." That was good stuff. That was fantastic. That was good stuff. Then after that, they do another little mini segment with Montez Ford. Kayla asked about him. Him speaking out of terms. He was like, man, no, I don't speak. He's like, yeah, I called them bloodline bitches. I don't regret anything because for the first time, my big mouth got me an opportunity to face the best, the tribal chief, and people know that I'm just gonna be out there. I'm just gonna be me, and no matter what, I want the smoke. Then they're about to come out. Bloodline is coming out, and then they're about to head out, and then the Usos stop, and then they look, and it's Alpha Academy, and they're looking at the title. So I was like, oh yeah. I need that. I need Usos in the Alpha Academy. I need that now, not now, but right now. That's what I need in my life. I wonder what happened when they cut back. I wonder they fought, they like just shook hands. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Montez Ford comes out, Roman Reigns comes out. This match was great. It literally was a showcase for Montez Ford to show off what he can do, which we all know that Montez Ford is great. Montez Ford is future star, future IC champion, maybe a future world champion. And this was the start of that. You know, in the beginning, Roman Reigns, Montez Ford, I beat your ass, bro. What you thought this was? And then Montez Ford started to get a little bit of momentum. He was hit him with the drop kicks. He did a thing where he like flipped off of Roman's chest and hit him with like another drop kick, knocked him out the ring before the commercial went. He was in there like, Montez Ford, I'm killing it. Come back to commercial breaks. He's getting worked up. Roman Reigns has hit him with DDTs. He's clotheslining him. He's power bombing all over the place, throwing him all over the place. But resilience is the key for Montez Ford. He's kicking out of all the good stuff. He's kicking out of Superman punches. He's kicking out the clothesline. I think he once got out of a guillotine. I think he tried to put it in, but he got out of it quickly. Montez Ford went to go for. He hit a nasty, deep blockbuster. He hit one of those. That was a clean one. He wanted to go for. I think he wanted to go for from the heavens once, and Roman Reigns wasn't having any of that. And then it would go to the outside, and I think Montez Ford was trying to do something with the table, like do a splash or something off the table, and the table just broke. And then Montez Ford was like, "Really? Yeah." And I like commentary for this, and commentary was like, Pat McAfee was like, I wonder if it was for me, my fat ass from dancing on the table earlier because he was dancing during Nakamura's thing. And then Michael Cole said, yeah, that might have been the reason. So that's cool that they actually gave a reason maybe for why the table actually broke. So that was good stuff. And then he hopped on the steel steps and then clotheslined them. And then he came back in and then Roman ground and pounded him. They went back out the ring again. Montez Ford hit like a tope suicido on him, beating him up on the ring. And then he went to go for the heavens again. Roman Reigns gets his knees up, locks in a guillotine for a good 20 seconds, I'd say. And then he passes out a little bit and taps out. Roman Reigns wins, because of course he does. Roman Reigns is like, bro, you gonna put me number 2? You put me number 2 in front of Kenny Omega? All right, give me. I'm gonna fight on Raw twice. I fight on SmackDown. I fight on Extreme Rules. Well, you better put me in NXT UK, NXT. I'll fight everywhere. You tell me number 2. You said I did this shit. You got me number 2. All right, I'm wrestling everybody. It's gonna be on site. That's pretty much what Roman said. That was good stuff. And then Paul Heyman tells the announcers, whoever, to hit the Usos music. Usos music hits. They come out. They're mollywopping Montez Ford, putting him through the table. And then, we the ones. And then the lights go out. Finn Balor comes up. Finn Balor is on a turnbuckle somehow. He lays everybody. He goes in. Roman gets like a little advantage, throws him in. He went to get a chair, but he hits him with a sling blade. Takes him out with another tope to end the show. And Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor, finger guns, stands tall. He's not going to win because, why would we like to have nice things? Roman Reigns is still going to win. He's going to be the Universal Champion still, and then he's going to face Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel. Again, still be Universal Champion. Street Profits versus Usos is also an interesting one. I feel like that the Usos should win. I could see the Street Profits hold it just for like a month or so, maybe. They hold it. I don't know. It'll be interesting because if the Profits, this could be a thing where like if the Profits do win or win the title, they could do Survivor Series, and they can do Street Profits versus whoever the heck the tag team champions are. Raw will be probably RK Bro. That would be fun. And then they can still do New Day versus Bloodline because the Usos won't be tag team champions. The New Day aren't going to be tag team champions. And then the Big E and Roman Reigns will still be WWE and Universal Champion. They can do a thing, and they can have that actual 6-man tag without any disruptions. And then my boy Big E can get that win on Roman Reigns. Be his first loss in a long time. That'd be great. But yeah, that was the show. Those are my predictions. Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Usos, Roman Reigns. I gotta go Usos and Roman Reigns. I think Bloodline is gonna hold those titles for him. No, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna say Street Profits. Roman Reigns still retains though. I think that's what's gonna happen, and they're gonna do a thing where they'll probably win the titles back at like TLC or something like that. Just give the Profits a little bit of. No, Usos. They're gonna win. They're retaining. They're retaining. They did the thing with, I don't know. No. Oop. Street Profits. I'm going Street Profits. So, and it'll be more interesting to see if they lose. What happens? They might actually win the titles back at Crown Royal. Who knows? But what did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of SmackDown? If you want me to review Rampage, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one.